they said file this over here. I have a civil stalking protection order against a former client. And this client has again breached the civil protection stalking order. And I guess it's civil stalking protection order because it's CSPO. And I needed to file a police report about him doing that.
Now
he lives here. He lives 72nd and Casey.
Well, where do you live?
Richmond Heights. He did it at the Justice Center.
So you have to go to the 3rd district though?
I did go to the 3rd. They sent me over here.
And you did it at the Justice Center?
Right. But you can file the reports anywhere.
No, correct.
But they said all they would do is fax it over here to you for action, because they said they can't go out and do anything to him because he's in your district. He's in the 4th district. So they told me it would be more expeditious, and I spoke to Sergeant Shepard. He said it'd be more expeditious just to file it here, because all they're going to do, he said they would do absolutely nothing in the 3rd for me, even though the Justice Center is in the 3rd. Yes. So when I left the courtroom, I went to the 3rd, but Sergeant Shepard indicated to me that if he took it in over there, all he's going to do is absolutely nothing other than send it over here, because he said anything like to go out and arrest Mr. Anderson has to happen in the 4th, because he lives in the 4th, and they only handle 3 streets in this area.
Well, the thing with that is, I'll just say this.
Okay.
Yes, you can file a report anywhere, but
it happened in the 3rd. Right, so I went there first.
Right.
And that's why the officer then went and got the sergeant, because I said what you said. Well, let me file it where it occurred.
Exactly.
And then you send it where it needs to go. And then the sergeant comes out and says, he said they won't even open up a file. All they're going to do, he said he's going to take it, stick it on the fax machine, and be done with it. They're not even logging it.
Well, no, they have to log.
Well, he said they're not going to do anything. He said there's nothing they can do.
Well, they can't. Okay, they can't come here, but it's just like.
So
the thing with that is, we take reports for any of the districts.
I've been practicing law for 33 years.
Oh,
I happen to know that you can file a police report that happened in the city of Cleveland.
Anywhere.
Right. And that's why my thinking was, and I talked to some of the judges, they said, well, just go to the 3rd, because that's where the Justice Center was. But no, and I waited to speak to Sergeant Shepard, okay? So I'm bringing it over here. I even attached, I have a civil stalking protection order. I have everything here. I gave you cases with Mr. Anderson. This is the entry from the judge for my CSPO. He's crazy as a Betsy bug. You know, right now we are on appeal because Judge Peter Corrigan told him to leave me alone and stop suing me. He has sued me 43 times.
So what did this happen today?
No, it happened December.
No, I mean, like, what happened today?
Nothing. I'm finally getting around to doing this before the end of the year. December 7th. But I was at the 3rd district yesterday. So he violated the order on December 7th because I've been in trial.
Okay.
And they have time to do this.
I mean, I'm curious of the reason, because there, in a lot of the reports, we do state the reason why people were unable to make a report at the time, as such as them being in the hospital or any reason, to be honest. And since you're saying you were in trial,
you know what? I don't usually, this is my first time in my entire life I've had a former client stalking me. So I just don't have the leeway time to handle my own business by the time I get done handling client business. That's
sorry.
okay.
Excuse me.
I know it's not me.
When was this filed?
I haven't filed it yet.
The civil
stalking protection order. Judge Shannon Gallo gave it to me May 20th of 2015.
And he violated it on December 7th.
Oh, no. He's violated it a couple of times.
He's violated it.
The latest time was December. Right, because right now he's out on appeal. The judge put him in jail.
Now, what What is this?
He's on a, that's my, what?
Is this your personal?
Yes.
Oh, this is just your statement.
Yes. That's the order right there.
Okay, so it says civil time.
And it's granted, she gave it to me for the maximum time of 5 years.
Wow.
Now, you know what? Now, you know, when you get one for 5 years, you know he's a problem. He is. And guess what? He came at her in the courtroom. She had to call the bailiffs in. And they sat with him and told him, don't get out of his chair while he was talking.
No, what is it, like, what does it basically tell him to do? Like, he's
Okay,
not
here it
supposed to be within
500 feet of me. And you all, if he violates this, he gets arrested.
Right.
Again.
If he's
There it is.
right.
And so right now, he's already violated it. So Judge Peter Corrigan told him, stay away from me, stop suing me. He didn't do it. So in November of last year, Judge Corrigan put him in jail. He stayed in jail 4 days, and he got a public defender. See how they waste our public money? He got a public defender to represent him, claiming that I'm a former medical doctor. They took my medical license, so I don't have an ability to earn any money. And he got him out. So right now, he is out of jail on an appellate bond, as we speak, for violating Judge Corrigan held him in contempt of court. So he doesn't care. You realize this, right?
My question is, why didn't they arrest him while he was at the Justice Center?
Because we were in trial. We were doing an appeal, so we were in court.
Both of you were in court?
I left. I did leave because I don't want him near me. He's already tried to run me off the road and kill me in Beechwood. So how many more times do I need to do that? So you know what? When I think back on it, what I should have done was to ask the judges to stop the hearing and ask a bailiff to have an officer come arrest him. That's what I should have, but I didn't. You know why? Because I'm a professional woman. We continued in the court case. But thinking back, that's what I should have done.
I want to, just so I can get more clarification what I should do, I'm going to talk to my sergeant also. So, if you'll excuse me. And she'll probably end up coming out here to talk to you maybe about it too.
All right. So, only if we do it quickly because I still have my children in the car.
You could probably.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Let them stay in the seatbelt so when I'm ready to go, I'm not packing them back up. And I have a newborn.
Oh.
So the older one is 16. The newborn is with.
Okay, so she with them?
She would, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
I went on and you got to take the car seat out. And then I need somebody to sign this at the bottom too.
Okay. This is the civil protection order, right?
It's, mentioned here, yes.
Okay.
And then this is just,
That's fine.
he was
My sergeant
a
just wants to
rapist.
see the protection order. That's all.
Ah, you mean the original? You'll
The-
see the
when it-
court order, yes.
Yes.
And that's what you want to show her.
Yes, that's what she wants
And
to
this
see.
is, let me see. I don't have my eyeglasses on. It says it's good until, come on, 5 years.
That's okay. It doesn't matter.
But I'm going to show you, so you'll show it to her. And they declared him a vexatious litigator also. Oh, come on. It's good to 2020. You see it down here at the bottom?
I'm sure we'll be able to see it.
Oh, God. I can't
It's
believe
right here.
To 2020? Okay.
Yes.
Yes. There you go. busy. Can you ask him to come see me? I left my children in the car out there. So I didn't think I take this long. You dropped your pen.
So you have a restraining order or something here?
Just some documentation, yeah.
Okay, you'll be out in a minute. He's talking to the sergeant.
Thank you. Baby in the car.
I understand. It was my sergeant going over the whole thing. So she has to make sure. So, basically, I gotta get your information now.
Okay. Not my address and all that stuff. I have a civil stalking protection order. He's going to pull this report. So you can't put that on your police report because he will see it.
I have to put your information on it.
Well, I'll give you an address, but I'm not required by law to put that on a public record because I have the civil stalking protection order. And he's going to come in here and pull this report. He is not to know where I live.
Okay, so I'm just saying.
So we'll put something down, but I'm just saying so you know, and just share, certainly be aware of that with other women or men that have these CSPOs, because this is public record. These crazy, they will come in here and pull this.
Okay, it can, yeah, it is public record.
Right.
You can't do anything about that.
Well, yes, you can be more circumspect of what you write on your reports when there is a CSPO issue, because you know he's coming to pull it.
Okay, well, we can write down the information, so that way, because you're trying to get out of here, and you're trying to rush me, but I can't rush this process.
Okay, well, let's write, and we'll see how far we get, because I left the kids out in the car, like I said, and there's no heat on out there, because they're too young. No, I didn't leave the car on, because they're kids. They'll play with the oldest will play with the car.
Okay. So, you said this was at the Justice Center, right?
Yes,
So,
1200 Ontario.
It's actually 1300 Ontario.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh my God, for 37 years I've been writing 1200 Ontario.
What is that? 1300 Ontario? What is your last name?
Mitchell. Mitchell.
First name?
Luann. Luann.
Do you have a middle initial?
No.
What's your phone number?
216-229-7007.
Okay. And what is your address?
Say that again, please.
Your address.
2485 Newberry, Cleveland 44118.
And your date of birth?
5951.
How tall are you?
55.
Your weight? And 30?
I'm sure I'm muscular. Probably 140 maybe. A muscle.
Brown hair?
Yeah. Here's one.
What's your social?
I don't know if I'm... Oh, wait. Two 259 1058 1058.
And how do you actually really know this person, to be honest?
He was my client.
He was your client?
Yes.
Okay, so
He's a
otherwise,
former client.
otherwise no.
No, we don't associate or anything like that. It was strictly business.
Right.
I probably represented him 7 or 8 times prior to him being convicted of raping his patients, and I wouldn't take that case.
Well, what I'm saying, that's why it's otherwise no. You know him as a client
Right.
only. That's why I put otherwise
Okay.
no.
Whatever you is on, you know how to fill out your paperwork best.
Well, what is this person's name?
Wilfred, W-I-L,
Last-
F-R,
is that his last
last name is Anderson,
So,
A-N-D-E-R-S-O-N, Anderson.
Wilfred, W-I-L-F-R-E-D.
Yes, his middle name is Lewis, L-O-U-I-S.
I just need to make sure. Do you know his phone number?
I want to say 216-323-8632, but I'm guessing. I haven't dialed
Do
it
you
in.
know his address?
Yeah, it's on here.
Do you have any other information for him?
I have his social security number. Oh, yeah, there it is. I think the judge put it on there at the bottom. Didn't she put it on there?
Anderson, the address is 720
Kinsman Road. Is that Kinsman? Is it a road or street? Okay. And that's apartment 213. And that's Cleveland, Ohio, 44104. She gave me his date of birth. You want that?
Hold on. Date of birth.
August 16, 1948. And the judge gave me his criminal ID number as well.
I don't need that.
Okay.
What else did he write down? Social?
No, but they had it, and they didn't stick it on here.
It's got to be a certain page with...
She had his bailiff go and pull it. It was there, and I just probably didn't write it. It's not on the other police report because they deleted it or whited it out.
They won't just delete.
They whited it out.
Oh, they can do that too.
So, sorry.
And you don't have.
Oh,
And you don't have a phone number?
I have it in my purse in the car. I can give it to you.
Not a problem. I mean,
I don't know.
we have his address. That's fine, and his date of birth. I can probably somehow look it up anyway. So, tell me exactly how he was violating the civil protection order.
He came within 500 feet of me. I told him he came and sat with me on the bench I was on right before my oral argument in the Court of Appeals.
Okay, so was he there for a court appearance?
No.
Are you sure?
Listen, I was there for a court appearance. Trust me, I know. He was not representing him. He never should have been there. This case didn't even concern him.
Maybe it was just something that he got a subpoena.
No, he
for.
did not. He did not. He did not. He
Are
had
you
no.
sure?
I'm positive, absolutely positive. He had
Did
no
you ask
official.
the judge?
No, because it was my case. I know who the plaintiff was and who in the Court of Appeals you have an appellant and you have the appellee. I know who they were. He wasn't neither of those. He had there was no connection to the case that I was there on.
So he just came into the courtroom.
And sat on the same row I was right before my oral argument.
Sat.
Yes. Yes. At which time the judge's secretary said, "We were trying to warn you. He just walked in. We didn't have time to come tell you he was on his way in the courtroom."
Okay,
So she came in after the fact. Because I saw him. He sat on the same row with me. The whole place was empty. The Court of Appeals is not a court where you have spectators. It's the attorneys go in and do their arguments and we leave out.
Okay.
So the whole place was empty.
Okay.
He came and sat on the same row with me.
Okay. And then.
And I said,
Well,
and he laughed, and I said, "You are not to be near me."
Okay.
And he moved up one row, and he stayed for about maybe 30 seconds, and then he moved up the next row, and then he sat there and stared at me.
Okay. And that's when you left.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I got my co-counsel to do the appellate argument.
Okay.
Because there's nobody in the Court of Appeals but the attorneys, really.
Okay.
So Attorney Willard Hemmons, that's also mentioned in the police report, did the appellate argument.
Okay. All right.
So that's it. But he never should have been there, never. And also, he has now gone after new notary that notarized the document I just did, but we are not back before Judge Corrigan right now because he's still out on his appellate bond.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll write in the state.
So he had no official court business to be there, none.
Okay,
other than to harass me.
I'll write in the statement saying that he came into the courtroom, sat next to you. You told him that he was not to be near you. He moved up. He moved up one spot, sat for this many seconds, and then moved up again.
Right.
Turned around and looked at you, and he didn't say anything. He just stared at you.
He doesn't say stuff. He glares and snares and
Okay. So
he's one of those. He's a
so he
character.
basically glared at you and just stared at
Right,
you, and
and
then
he
you
shouldn't have
got
been
up and left.
I left, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
and then I stayed out in the